Hey everyone, Chris Atkinson here. I'm here to bring you probably one of my first ever weather blogs or vlogs before. Um, Something I've always wanted to do, and it was a great time to do it right now because we have this storm coming up on Thursday. Whether people know it or not is the question. Now, today I'm going to talk a little bit about that weather. I'm going to talk about today's weather first, and then I'm going to go slowly into Thursday's forecast. Now, I do want to say this: meteorologist, um, still coming like myself, or like I would like to be as a career in the future. If you may not already know right now, or the meteorologist on TV right now, I'm going to say right now we are not always 100% accurate because Mother Nature has its ways of, being different than our computer models or trajectories that we predict. Um, Also, if we do miss it by like a half an inch, don't get upset. I mean, I'm just saying, half an inch or an inch, give or take, still snows. But anyway, let me get right into the nitty gritty tonight. Um, Today was interesting. We had about 1.5 inches of snow here in Norfolk. And that's also another thing I'm going to cover here in Norfolk since I'm on campus at Norfolk State. Um, One thing I want to say is we had round one snow last Monday. Then we had round two today. And I'm thinking round three might be a knockout. It could be, because it could be one of the biggest snowstorms. Could be in bold caps. Okay. But more on that in about a minute. Uh, Snow fell this evening, accumulated on some grassy areas and roads, and we had quite a few accidents, which I was surprised about that. But anyway, everybody saw at least a dusting in the Hampton Roads area. Many of us, like here, saw about 1.5 inches, like I said. So, it finally tapered off and ended. But the hope is that some of this accumulation will melt tomorrow because of temperatures rising in the lower 40s tomorrow. So, that'll be interesting to see. I think some of it will melt, but I don't know. I think some of it will melt. There's still a lot of uncertainty with this storm. This is a storm system that's in New Mexico and Texas right now, so it has a long way before getting here tomorrow night. Now, meteorologists use computer models, as you may or may not know. We use three main ones: the NAM, the GFS, and the European model. And if you guys want me to explain what those are, I'm gladly to in the comments, or you could just message me. Anyway, we use three different computer models to actually figure out, which model, or based on all three, an average of the trajectory that the storm will be going on. With that being said, um, there are major differences actually, because the NAM model has the storm being very aggressive and has the highest totals here in the south side in Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Suffolk, Portsmouth. We're talking 4 to 8 inches. That's a large assumption right now. What I do know right now is that most likely the heaviest of this storm will be between midnight and 7 a.m. when most of us are probably going to be asleep. So, and to make things a little bit more complicated, we're talking about the possibility of sleet and freezing rain, which would make road conditions even worse, therefore having the possibility of canceling class on Thursday. Now, if this trajectory is right, then Thursday, we, Norfolk State or any Norfolk or Virginia Beach schools wouldn't have class on Thursday. Friday we would probably see a delay because it'll probably melt maybe, but like I said, that's not even definite right there. But to have several inches of snow and then sleet on top, that's a perfect recipe for a glazing of ice. But it should taper off. The snow should taper off about Thursday afternoon. So a little bit of give and take on the models right now. I'm gonna post a few links in the description below, or in the comment section. Uh, I'm not quite sure on these totals right now, but my prediction, I'm thinking Norfolk is going to get 4.5 inches. Reason why I'm saying that is because of similar track from last Monday, when we had about averages about around this area. So, we'll see what happens. I know Channel 10 has had totals up to 8 inches, and other places have had totals lower than 4 inches. I'm going to go ahead and stick between 3.5 and 4.5 to be accurate on that. That may change tomorrow. Like I said, the system is in Texas, so a lot can change tomorrow. It can go from 4 to 8 or to 1. We really can't tell. And this is just obviously an assumption that we have. But I feel pretty good. I've watched the models, the different models and their predictions, and I don't know. I think we are still looking at a pretty good storm. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. I'm probably going to post another one of these tomorrow. Probably wait until the evening because of obviously classes, but obviously I want to wait and see what it does when it gets closer here. So we'll see how that happens. But like I was saying, I'm going to post pictures of different predictions from different channels if you guys have not already seen it. The weather apps, they've done an okay job in the predictions. I don't really particularly care for any of them, honestly. And I use the actual physical computer model to track storms of temperatures or stuff like that. So, I'm going to get into that probably in later videos. Haven't really decided if, and I know this is kind of off the storm, but I haven't really decided if I'm going to do like a weekly forecast. Because it's hard to predict weather 3 days and out. Most meteorologists won't tell you that, but 1 to 2 days we have a bearing on what probably is going to happen. But anything out of 3 days, is up in the air still. So that, I want to keep that in mind. And so I'm going to keep you guys updated through this weather, and hopefully people stay safe. We had a lot of accidents today in this inch, so I can just imagine what Thursday is going to entail for us. And then I'll have a little bit more information on if we're going to close, how long we might close, stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully there are many more to come. We'll see how this one goes. But stay warm and peace.